Hi Libra, welcome to Told Us Love Tarot. If this is your first time here, I hope you like and subscribe. This is for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or if you have a bunch of Libra in your chart. This is like my third or fourth time to try to get this one going. I feel like I was having an issue with communicating at once. I was just rambling on and on, so maybe there's a nervous Libra out there or a nervous talker out there that's finding themselves rambling on. But Libra, I hadn't forgotten about you because I did take a break from well, that's just a lie. I did forget about you, and I think it's funny that I just started off saying that, and then the truth is I did forget about you, and I didn't realize that I needed to do a Libra reading. So for whatever reason, this leads me to believe that maybe it's a little too easy for a Libra to lie out there. Oh wow, maybe that has more than one meaning. Is there a Libra out there like lying around? So that can have so many other meanings, like maybe someone needs to like get up and do something, but that in my head went to someone as being very promiscuous. We'll just leave it there. No judgment here. I'm just using that word to describe this situation, which is this is so interesting because I'm not even getting into my pre-message yet. But this whole thing is about a Libra whose snaps are going off. You're getting snaps, or you could be getting pictures in your snaps, something to that effect. And someone is like hooking up with and seeing a single mom, or they are trying to, like someone is cleaning up, and it's gonna sound graphic, but this is all the messages that I got. Someone, or it can go few ways. Someone is literally cleaning up their apartment or place or themselves, their look, they're getting a haircut, shaving, whatever, because their mom is coming, so they're cleaning up. But I also got in a whole nother way, shape or form, this is the person who's seeing a single mom, and they are cleaning up their place for when the mom visits, and they're cleaning up their body hair, literally cleaning up. I was seeing like hearing. I wrote down fling, I put shaving. It could be even the face, cleaning up after someone. Maybe you're cleaning up after a mom, but it was a mom or the mother of your kids. If you have kids, maybe you're finding yourself cleaning up after the mother of your children all of a sudden, or I don't know. That message had to come out. That's why it came out with such urgency and like boom, 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 boom. Please like, subscribe, help me push this channel out, share it with a friend. Sometimes I wish I could see who is viewing the readings and leaving the likes, and I can't see that, so it's essentially all anonymous. I'm pushing for that 1,000 subscribers so I can take it to the next platform here on YouTube, and I can't even believe these words are coming out of my mouth, Libra. I was talking a lot about Libra yesterday in the Sagittarius reading because I said I was getting a Libra vibe from that Sagittarius energy in that reading. So if you have Sagittarius in your chart, in your main three, you should check that out. Or if you're dealing with a Sagittarius, you should go check it out, because before I'm even getting into this at all, that reading was that someone is viewing Sagittarius as being more into them than they really are, and what they're doing is just being very friendly and being a friend to this person. So what I mean by that, and I just started describing, is I said Libras to me are people who will be friendly and like how they are, normal, neutral, platonic, friendly to anybody, all walks of life. The hottest person they've ever seen in their life to someone ugly as sin to like to anybody. They'll just be funny, friendly, polite, use their manners, be respectful, and just friendly. And some people, especially those who may have maybe low self-esteem and aren't used to getting attention and just having friends maybe that gives them attention like that, they may mistake that energy as a crush, mutual attraction, when really it's just a Libra being friendly. So that Sagittarius energy felt like a Libra energy. Someone there was mistaking Sagittarius's friendliness and funness as being an attraction when it really wasn't that deep. For whatever reason, I'm needing to mention this and feeling the need to mention this now. I also have this feeling too that there is a Libra who is surrounded by music and or noise, or they feel like they're constantly surrounded by music and or noise. And there's a Libra, whether it's true or not, you feel like you've been left out from something or forgotten on purpose, because somewhere along the line someone was disrespected, whether it was you being disrespectful to someone else or you feel like you were disrespected. There was some sort of boundary that you feel was put up to keep you either kept someone out or you feel like someone kept you out and didn't include you in something or wasn't including you. I get like mean girl energy here. Like you feel like it was mean on purpose, bullying. All right, almost 8 minutes in. Let's finally get going now. Ooh, that was my hip cracking. Hip cracking. When I was a kid, you're talking about hips popping, pop that hips. Now it's like, oh, my hip just cracked. Maybe there's a Libra out there. It was like, damn, I'm feeling old. I hope you can actually hear that crack. That would be freaking hysterical. ASMR, bitches. Oh shit, woman of my dreams. I got a good vibe here right now, Libra. I almost called you Sagittarius now because of all that talking. I think I love you. Don't even tell me this is mommy. Don't even tell me this is the little mama you've fallen for. Maybe strong, dominant energy. Listen, my readings lately, I'm not bragging. I'm just saying, like, this shit has been linking and matching. I'm attributing it to me having incense and me saging the shit out of everything in between these readings, because everything has been tying together. So Libra, please, if this resonates for you, you have to like it. You have to share it with the baby mama, whomever you're having your fling with. Let them see it. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Tell me the Empress isn't gonna be all over this reading right now. Get comfortable, Megan. Okay. Okay. Sketchy. Communication breakdown. Someone could be a Led Zeppelin fan. Because that's a Led Zeppelin song. You're one of the best things, people in my life. So much of this is so cute. Libra, I think I've said, this could be same sex. This could be some sort of relationship on the LGBTQ spectrum. But lately I'm into not titling anybody or anything. We're all humans. We're all people. Do you value yourself? You seem to have self-worth struggles to conquer. And only friends. Social media was behind that. Which already ties into me talking about how Libra is friendly with everybody, and it can be confusing to people. I said confusing to people who have low self-esteem, who aren't used to this type of attention or energy coming back at them, and then they could confuse it. This could be you, Libra, who is this strong, dominant energy and is considered someone's person. I should have put person of my dreams. Because it's not, doesn't have to be a woman. It's just the person of your dream, whether it's a man or woman, whoever you're attracted to. It's the person of your dreams. There's something about the communication though, and that's where this sketchy and communication breakdown comes from. Okay, I have a feeling it's the way someone is wording things. That's the communication breakdown, but this is someone who's smart enough to be wording things the way that they are wording them. Even crossing out woman. Someone, all right, maybe this is something's happening here with, you're not saying I'm the woman of your dreams, I'm the person of your dreams. Like, what do you mean? Or when you say you're looking for the person of your dreams, what does that mean? Someone being sketchy and being awkward with their communication. This is actually, all right, I do understand where this is coming from, because this has to do with something that I actually went through today. And I don't even have Libra in my chart. But this is how it's connecting with me. Someone is not trying to be someone isn't trying to be forward and communicate, I feel like, some sort of sexual preference, or trying to share, like they're trying to tiptoe around telling you that they're not looking for whatever sex you are. That's why I just crossed this out and made it person too. Someone is saying, and that's why this think is underlined, and that's why they're sketchy, and that's why there's communication breakdown, because there is someone here with low self-esteem who got maybe pulled into a grand picture of someone by the strong dominant energy, and then they're noticing the wording of things as being not singular and special about them. It's, you're one of the best things in my life. The one of the best things in your life? Because that's what's here. You're one of the best people in my life. Why am I, like, someone's like focused on you're not saying I'm the best person in your life. You're not saying that I'm the woman of your dreams. You're just saying person. This is where I'm getting some sort of communication breakdown. But there's an intelligence here, and someone is lying to protect myself, I just see. And submissive is under here, and we already see dominant. So this could be a dominant submissive relationship. You could have met through social media somehow. But the end of it, I feel like there is an only. Only is underlined here, is think is underlined there where it says, I think I love you. This person is tiptoeing around having to say the truth, Libra. Either it's you to them or there is something too about me crossing out woman and making it person of my dreams. It's like maybe there were at one time saying you are the woman of my dreams, and now all of a sudden it's saying like you're one of the best people in my life, and someone's kind of like, I don't know, someone's like someone is either too fucking focused on the wording and is being driven crazy, thinking there's more of an issue here than there is, when they really are in a good place and everything. This smells of anxiety. Or the flip, someone is being super fucking manipulative and wording the way they're like saying the things that they're saying and wording them in a different way that is different than the way they used to speak. And someone is noticing where you used to say, hey baby, how are you? Now I hear, hi Megan, how's it going? Like what's changed? Where you used to, I don't know, something to that effect. Someone's noticing like, I'm even hearing like, where once someone was saying like, I couldn't imagine my life without you. It's like we were meant to be together, twin flames. Now it's like, yeah, our life together is good. It's like shit has changed. What happened to like the grand, you're the woman of my dreams? Now it's just like, yeah, you're a great person in my life. Someone is going either crazy about that or is like, there's either something to it or there's something isn't, or there's something isn't, or there isn't something to it. And that's only you would not be able to know and tell me, Libra. Whew, shit, that was funny as fuck. Queen of Swords. She don't show no emotion. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This is the person who's been disrespected and is owed an apology. Page of Cups. You'd like to come back. You'd like to come back around. And this is also, how do I word this? Someone wanting to have to skirt around having to say what they know they need to say. This Queen of Swords knows what she has to say, or what she has said has inflicted pain, and there would need to be an apology, but there would also need to be a judgment and temperance. To me, that's like the forgiveness, to make the Tower come right side up. Scorpio, Aries, Sagittarius. But I feel like this is the person who's smart enough to start listening to the communication that's being said to them. Like hearing the words, but then thinking about what is actually being said here. This is a smart cookie. Eight of Swords, and I just learned this yesterday, that's Gemini energy. 8, 9, 10. So the 8 of Swords is Gemini. 2 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles. There's a lot of cards here. I don't know if I want to do all this. Maybe someone has a lot of love options. There's a lot of people in their lives. And this goes back to, this could be same-sex relationships. Okay, 5, no wait, this is 6 of Pentacles. It's at the bottom of the deck here. This is the 8 of Swords. And then this, Bad Larry. 2 of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, 10 of Pentacles, 4 of Cups, Justice. There you are, Libra energy. That's why all those cards came out, because you wanted to join the party, Libra. And then 4 of Swords. So the numbers I have here are, because I'm just looking at them, 6, 8, 2, 10, 10, 4, 11, 4. All right. First of all, Libra, either someone's been waiting on this reading, or they've been going to other tarot readers, or even listening to readers looking for advice. I feel like someone right now is, or 2 people are struggling with, I hate to be so vague, but it's like struggling with indecision. I feel like I'm looking at, this could be just one person who's really struggling with what to do with their future. What do they see with their future? I see someone here who sees themselves being singular. It's almost like they want it. So something else I started thinking about too when I first started seeing this was like, there's somewhere there's like money, like a bank account that's either on the side, or something about money that's not known about, Libra. This is either money you're keeping on the side that nobody knows about, this little fund or whatever, or you've been thinking about it, however it resonates. There's something about not knowing what's going on, and then someone being very much stuck in their head, losing sleep and wondering. This could be someone like super anxious, worried about something as big as, what's my next step in life? Like, that is a big thing for someone here to be thinking about, because at the core of it is this is what someone is thinking about, my future, my happiness. They see themselves there with, I don't think that's like this person's, I was gonna say, I don't think that's someone's family they see off in the distance. What I think this person sees is themselves off with gizmos and gadgets, like motorcycles and boats and jet skis and snowmobiles. This person wants their money where they can see it, and where they can see it is in their garage or driveway. Figuratively speaking, that could mean to them a full fridge, so they want to spend their more money on food and a cook or whatever, however the fuck it resonates to you. But maybe they just are traveling. It's just someone who sees themselves singularly with a pet, doing things, going about things. I feel like someone has always known this about this person, either you, Libra, about them, that they're a singular individual. This could go back to maybe someone is seeing a single mom. You just know that they're not interested in being together, and that they may have made it abundantly clear that their interest right now is focusing on their children as their children grow up and go through high school and college, and they just have no interest in anything. Like they cannot give anything. There is no offer to give to anybody because they have all their focus already juggling the two little minions that they already have. And it doesn't have to be two kids. It could be they already have things that they need to juggle and manage, and like a relationship is just not here because there are offers there. They could already, someone could already be in a relationship, and there are others that are there waiting to like give a cup of love, but this person's just, someone could be focusing on learning something. They're literally reading. They're like keeping their hands busy so their hands aren't getting into mischief with love. Something like that, I was thinking. Someone could be a mechanic. It's like the snaps are going off. I'm hearing again. While someone's like knee deep working in a machine, whether it's a car or they're fixing a computer, they're like knee deep in it and the snaps are going off, and someone is wondering what is going on, what kind of communication is going on, who else are they giving to? Whoa. Which is no one. There's nobody else out there that they've given their heart to. But someone here thinks that they're being juggled, and they have this like firmly set in their head that I want to say that someone's gonna get to move in and leave, because I'm hearing a lot of movement. Maybe there hasn't, there's a lot of anxiety up and down here, up and down here. I feel like there's something here about someone is like manifesting the outcome that they don't want because they keep focusing on it. I feel like, Libra, this is either you or your partner believes that you are like untamable, indecisive for the streets. Maybe there's been a reputation or something like that, but I feel like someone constantly just assumes that the other is cheating, or there's been cheating, or there's talking, or maybe you find yourself constantly being accused of cheating by the woman you're with, or the people you're with, or the person you've been with, and it's like there's something about like manifesting an outcome you don't want because you think or this is what they think about you. Like, or maybe there's a reputation that's been known, like people know of you, Libra, as being someone who's non-committal and kind of a heartbreaker, which is another Led Zeppelin song. So maybe someone really is into Led Zeppelin out there, Libra. The Chariot just popped out, but I'm looking at that motorcycle, which I already said someone would rather see their money in their closet. Isn't that the term or something like that? I also get a funny feeling whomever this is someone who said, oh, everybody knows that she's for the streets, you need to move on from that. Libra, this is a tough ass reading. I don't have any Libra in my chart, so please let me know if it resonates. The Tower, that's Scorpio, and Aries energy. But it's also known as a very, like, a phallic looking card and like a sexual, some kind of a sexual card. Maybe there was some sort of news or some sort of text to Snapchat that came through that said to someone, hey, I heard your man was blah, 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 blah. And this just ended something. The Star reverse, that's Aquarius energy. Ace of Swords, someone said like this. Excommunicated, I'm hearing right now. Which kind of goes back to what I was saying about forgotten. I gotta think about this. To me, this smells of jumping to one relationship to the other. I don't know why I just got that, but it's like this hasn't even, the smoke hasn't cleared yet over here, and an offer is already being given over here for commitment over there. But the tower, the smoke at the tower and the fire hasn't even been put out. Like that star is trying to put out and heal the fire from the tower that just went down. But at the same time, they're already communicating about a new offer for a commitment somewhere else, and then they're rushing on. This just got me heavy, what did I say, jumping from relationship to relationship. Also get a feeling of like someone who can't be alone. They have lots of people around them, like multiple people around them, and it's almost wondered, like, how could you have so many people around you at all times? Four Pentacles reversed with the King of Cups. The King of Cups is Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. This is the person who doesn't want any emotional involvement with anyone else. They're keeping their emotions to themselves. They don't have to pour their cup into anybody else if their cup overfloweth by themselves, for themselves. They're not letting go of any of those coins. Like I said, they want to see their hard-earned money right in their closet or in their car or on the nice dates that they're able to take other people on, but they are not looking for commitment, as I'm talking about. Taking other people on dates, but they're not going to look for any commitment. They don't want any commitment. I feel like, again, I'm hearing the word heartbreaker. They've had beginnings with people, and I feel like there's a Libra here who has this power to make people look at them like that woman is looking up, like a deer in headlights. I mean, I would argue that air signs have a magic to them, but Libras, like I said, are friendly to everybody and can, whomever this is, it's like someone knows the power that they have. This is a powerful Libra who knows that they can be enchanting, who knows that they know what exactly how to say, to be manipulative, to change, whomever this is, to change how they're saying things to mean what they want it to mean. But they're going to remain singular. They've broken hearts in the past, and at the end of it all, they always end up choosing to want to remain singular and not committed. Huh! Singular and not committed. The Virgo card. The only offers they ever give are for a sexual fling in nature, and then that's it. And then that's it. Someone here is interested in multiple people. They do not want to settle down. And I have a funny feeling that they don't want those. It's like they are interested in they're like interested in breadcrumbing. They are interested in having multiple people relying on them. Their main interest is sexual in nature, and then it's done. Someone really, really would love to be on their own or cherishes being on their own. Queen of Wands now upright. The Queen of Wands of all the queens, to me, is your singular bad bitch energy. She's hot as shit. She's the woman strolling around the grocery store in a crop top, even though we all know it's fucking freezing in there, and tight-ass leggings. Like an unnecessarily sexy outfit, but she likes the attention. She likes looking sexy. This is Sagittarius, Aries, Leo energy, but I'm not so much focused on those signs specifically. I'm more focused on whomever this is. This could be Libra. It doesn't even have to be feminine. Someone enjoys looking sexy, going out and doing the things that they do. And they like doing it singularly. It's like they like the intention that they get looking sexy. And you'll matching whatever suit guy with the new sneakers and the matching brand hat and like music bumping or whatever, and you're rolling up just to go to Market Basket. It's like someone's doing the most, but they love it. They love doing it. I just heard like non-conformity and like I won't conform, or this is part of someone choosing to be singular, and even though they've hurt some hearts before, it's like what society standards and what our culture would want them to do, settle down, get married, etc., etc. It's like they're not conforming to that, and I feel like they've known this could go back to childhood things, but someone knows that they just don't want to conform to what a normal this could even be like a view in relationships, like someone doesn't want to conform and sees things differently. I'm being, well, here's Capricorn, but the Devil, I'm thinking about how it's completely opposite of the Lover's card view. Someone is accepting that their view someone is starting to like either view their sexuality as like this carnal animal side of them that is like a side of them they don't want to pacify for a societal standard relationship, Libra. This is someone who wants to or has begun to see things differently and wants to singularly do some exploring. This is exactly what was in the Sagittarius reading. So you could be dealing with the Sagittarius, Libra, which I already fucking started talking about in the beginning. I would argue that Sages and Libras are similar too. Very free-spirited, very singular, like this Hermit card. This is a very kind of similar reading to that one, where it's like down to even I'm seeing the rainbow colors, like someone wanting to explore things or open up, be more open about exploring their different sexual sides and urges. And I don't think they want to talk about it. They're just off doing it. It's like this is all to avoid any broken hearts too. Like if I'm not in a relationship and nobody knows what I'm doing, or I'm not talking about what I'm doing, I'm getting what I want, I'm getting fulfilled, and I'm not breaking any hearts, nor am I having to discuss it. This is a super interesting read, Libra, but you've had interesting reads like this. The Hermit reversed, followed by the Lovers, followed by the Devil, followed by the High Priestess in reverse. This is gonna sound graphic as effing F, but I just got the heaviest vibe. There's there's a bi-curious male here. There's a bi-curious male here who would love to go down on another male. I'll just leave it at that. Or they would love to have another male go down on them, or they already do these things, or like that's what their interests are in, but they choose to be singular so they can choose, it's literally so they can have sex with whoever they want to have sex with, whenever they want to have sex with, and nobody knows how much sex this person is having. They are having a lot of sex. Someone could be having sex for money. Like literally they're keeping secret that there's an income here. I'm getting like an OnlyFans vibe or something of that effect just at the end of this, Libra. Maybe someone makes money like taking pictures of themselves, or the Hanged One. Someone who's really hung, taking like pictures of themselves for male and female enjoyment. Wow. Queen of Cups. This is water energy, Gemini. Oh, not Gemini. Water energy. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Someone is hung here. And like they, I don't want to say they get paid for it, but God. I need to create a Patreon and like start talking about the shit that comes into my head, because this is mad graphic and specific, but it's definitely a masculine doing things for other males' enjoyments, whether it's for them to watch, just to watch, or maybe they are performing it on him or he's performing it on them, but it's like not it's just those levels. Oh my God. someone is coming to terms with like the end of and a transition from one part of their life. Like someone is putting to rest, putting to bed, putting in the grave who they used to be, who the world, putting in the grave who they used to be. Transformation, Scorpio energy. And I almost said this is why I'm getting Scorpio here with the Tower. That's why we have Scorpio here, Queen of Cups. That's more Scorpio energy with water energy. The Judgment card. Someone is I'm hearing like Dead and Buried, but I think it's Justin Timberlake and a T.I. song. The old me is dead and gone, dead and gone. So T.I. and Justin Timberlake, Dead and Gone. This is someone saying the old me is dead and gone. Yeah, dead and gone. Like, it's who you thought you knew, Libra, or people are gonna be like who they thought they knew in you. That old person is dead and gone. You're a new person. There's been a transformation here. Well, if this resonates, Libra, as always, please let me know. If it doesn't, check out the other signs in your chart, and I'll catch you on the flip. See you next time. Bye.